Hello, everyone. This is Waldorf.
You weren't sure there for a second?
There's a slight pause.
And this is
I
Statler.
was wondering if you were going to pick up on that.
Yeah.
And there was looking at Battle Report 199.
199.
This is the U.S. I went to the U.S. Masters play-in. They had a mini tournament the day before that. And they're pulling the top 8 people out of that tournament to go into the U.S. Masters. So I showed up to play that the Friday before the Masters tournament.
Because you didn't have enough points yet.
I did not play well this year.
Yeah, it's because you went back to Orcs and Goblins.
That's the rumor.
Yeah.
So Orcs and Goblins versus Sylvan Elves, and this took place at the Gamers Haven in just outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Good time to be in January.
Yeah, it's a great place to have a tournament.
Yeah.
And that was the weekend they were calling. Luckily, you lucked out. We didn't get all the snow that they were
calling
getting right now.
For a ton of snow,
Yeah.
And it didn't show up.
That would have stunk.
Good. I mean, it snowed a bit on Saturday night and kind of cut the festivities short.
I'm sure.
Other than that. Same list I've been using. Take a look if you'd like. Yeah, nothing's changed. I'm real happy with this list the way it is. Here is the Elven list, which I did not change the font on. Oh well.
That's fine.
Forest Prince as his general on a dragon. He had Sylvan Blades and Titanic Might.
Okay.
That's, this for the Sylvan Elf Prince guy with the Sylvan Blades and Titanic Might. I'm seeing a lot.
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
that's a great build. Yeah.
Master Druid and Master of Shamanism with 2 binding scrolls.
Yep.
Another Druid Adept of Druidism.
Druidism,
With the
okay.
Arcane Mastery book.
Okay.
And a Thicket Shepherd BSB with Yoke and Crown.
A lot of points and characters. Okay.
24 Dryads with Champ.
5
Heath Hunters
Okay.
with a Champion. Heath Hunters are the ones with the bows, I think.
Yes.
5 more Heath Hunters. 17 Force Guard with Champ, Musician, Spears, and Shield. 3 Kestrel Knights. Champ, Hard Target, and Shields. 5 Thicket Beasts with a Champ. And 2 units of 10 Sylvan Sentinels.
Okay.
With Sylvan Blades on top
Oh, I
of
put
that.
the Sylvan Blades. Okay. Sentinels have poison.
They do? Yep, they do.
And the Kestrel Knights have light lances. Sylvan lances, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, because of where he deployed, the 2 units of the Sentinels are here in the center of his line. Dryads, of course. It's really dark. I'm not sure what that picture is. Might be a unit. No, Dryads. 2 Sentinels, Dryads. There's the Kestrel Knights. One of the Heath Hunters. That must be the other Heath Hunter unit. It is.
Yeah,
Okay.
more than likely.
What's that? Yep. So based on where he's placed, this is where I placed my army. Put the spider way off to the side. This is a big impassable chunk of terrain.
Okay.
So it's impassable, a water piece, hill. This was a forest back here,
Okay.
a field, and another forest.
Okay. Where's his force?
And this is his forest. This piece
Okay.
right there in front of his Dryads.
All right.
Textured piece of cardboard.
I see that. Well, at least it's textured, unlike the felt that you're.
What, on the other forest or
yeah.
the field? Yep. So scouting, that's where he advanced to. On that side, and his hunters came forward on this side. So we're going to move on to turn 1, and he has turn 1 because he dropped, and that's why I put the spider off to the far left. My idea was to try to pull his dragon and all his stuff over there and to deal with the spider, leaving me free to deal with the rest of his army, was what I was hoping.
What are those spearmen?
What's that?
The block of spearmen in the back.
Those are the 17 Forest Guard or
Oh,
whatever.
sorry. I'm zoning. I didn't see it on the list. Okay.
Yeah. And there you go.
Yeah.
So he moves forward. You see the Kestrel Knights just placing just out of sight. They're looking forward this way.
Oh, okay.
But they're placed just out of sight, line of sight of the spider.
Okay.
Other hunters just come up and he's just content to shoot me. And he put, I think, only 2 wounds on the spider.
Okay.
Between the, poison shots and this guy's shooting. So I'm okay with that. Got off light, I thought. He didn't. He wasn't really careful with his movement. He was being careful about this unit and making sure he stayed way out of way out of range of the spider. But he didn't take the wolf riders into consideration. Left me an 18-inch charge to this unit.
Okay.
And I'm going to try that. He's not happy about it, so he figures the least problem is to run. So he runs, and you can see him bounced all the way through back to the back of his army.
Okay.
So I'm happy with that, because that'll take one of those shooting units out for a little bit. I think, did I redirect? I'm not sure if I redirected or not. I guess not into this unit. I guess I did not. Because that unit would have just killed me, I think. I did not redirect. And I did lose one in the woods on the dangerous terrain on the failed charge. So remaining moves, everyone else came forward. And the spider, you don't see it, but it moved further off to the left.
Okay.
The X was where it was. X marked the spot of where it left from.
Okay.
So it went all the way further out to the left, still trying the same thing. I'm trying to draw him off in that direction. I put a what does that spell? The break the spirit on this unit of this shooter unit, just so he'll take. He's not going to take dangerous terrain from the forest, but he will take it if he moves. His BSB will take one, and if it'll give him the -1 to hit.
Is attached.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll give him the -1 to hit, is what I was looking, since that's the only unit that's going to be shooting at me.
Yeah, well, he doesn't like the dangerous terrain either.
Well, he won't take him in the forest, because he's got Strider Forest.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's a better picture of the spider moving off to the left.
But you said you break the spirit.
Yeah. Break the spirit, you still a dangerous terrain,
Yeah.
and if you have Strider Forest, you don't take it. Like, dangerous terrain on the spider does absolutely nothing, because it's got Strider, period. It gives him the -1 to hit, and that's it.
I didn't interpret it that way, but okay.
Yeah. If you've got Strider, if he comes out and walks across the open terrain, he doesn't have Strider open terrain, so he will take dangerous terrain for that.
Okay.
But since he has Strider Forest, he will not take it for the forest. Anyway, the way it works. Interesting. Whatever. So, so there you go. Spider, like I said, hopped off to the left further, and the rest of the army came forward. And that's me getting in position to do stuff. Should go back to his turn. And we do go back to his turn.
I see magic being cast.
So there we go. So he did come into a column facing this way. I think he put another wound or two on the spider, the Gargantula. Okay. The Kestrels, you can see, just reformed. They're facing now. They are now facing out towards the center of the board.
Okay.
Heath hunters come forward, form a conga line to chaff me up.
Okay.
Sentinels in the back rallied back here. The Forest Guard came forward, which is kind of surprising to me. But I guess they figured they were safe with this conga line in front of them. Not real sure about that. And he puts another 4 wounds on the spider.
Okay.
Got real lucky on his shooting that turn. Which is terrible. So now I've got 2 left. And that's going to be it. And then we'll go into, what's that? There we go. So my turn. So first thing to do, the Boar Boys charge his, the Boar Boys charged the Heath Hunters, and surprisingly they fled. I didn't understand that. So I redirected into the Force, what are they called? Force Guard? So I redirect into the Force Guard. And they hold, and you can see blurrily.
Yes.
You can see I made it up there.
Blurrily.
The other 2 units, the rest of my army comes forward.
Right.
Spider went even further to the right. I mean, to the left. Back up.
Where's his mages?
Right there. He's got one in
Oh, they're with the Sentinels?
they're the Dryad Mages, remember? They're both in the Dryad unit.
Oh, okay.
They're both the Dryad Mages. He has 2 Dryad Mages.
Oh, sorry. I was completely zoning. I didn't see that. I thought he had a master and a apprentice.
Okay, so we smash into the...
Sorry, I've been looking at Sylvan Elves army lists lately, so my brain's someplace else.
again, the boar riders get in there, get Born to fight off on him, on his guys. Boar unit coming around the flank, just trying to get into him. He's put a couple shots into my trolls, and he's killed one and put a couple wounds on another one. We smashed this unit good.
I'd say so.
I mean, he killed 3 of me, but
yeah, it's not too many.
With his big AP and everything.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, we killed him to a man and just reformed.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it ended up.
Mm-hmm.
There might be a guy here hiding under his hand, but I'm not recalling that. Anyway, moving on to turn 3. Let's see in a minute. Yeah, I don't see anybody back there yet. That's what it looks like at the beginning of turn 3. Yeah, killed him to a man.
Wow.
So the Thicket Beasts come forward. Actually, they charged. Thicket Beasts charged me. They're in this fight.
They are in the fight. Okay.
And the Kestrels came into my flank.
Okay.
That's going there. The Heath Hunters rally and come around to deal with the Wolf Riders trying to sneak around their flank.
Okay.
Dragon comes back into the center of the board, which I was hoping not, but does.
Mm-hmm.
And the guys shoot off the Sentinels, shoot off my Spider.
Okay.
So he's a dead man. And there we have that. So the general, this is my general here on the flank.
Okay.
So the general goes nuts and kills 2 of the Kestrels.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
4 wounds.
It's 4 wounds, but he's got a hit and wound. I mean,
yeah.
Even though it's probably 2s and 2s, but anyway, he still has to do it. I'm always good for a 1 or something in there somewhere. But anyway, do 2 wounds there. Looks like we only did a single wound forward. He did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 6 wounds to me. Actually, he erased the unit. All I have is the 3 characters left.
Okay. He directed all the attacks against
all attacks against the unit, and actually
unit.
wasted a few hits, but he wanted to be sure and chose wisely. But I ended up sticking because I did like 6 wounds to him and have a banner still, and again stick around, and I had a rerollable, probably rerollable 7 or something. Not too terrible. So that's what it looks like going into my turn 3.
Okay.
And this is, I think I needed to roll a 6 on this.
Okay.
Because I call the war cry. Did I do the charges? There we go. Yeah. So I call the war cry. Both the Nasher units are coming into this fight.
Right, go help out those guys.
I mean, because you can see this unit, this Nasher unit is...
Flank.
Well, it's coming around to the flank of the Treekin.
Yep.
And this one's going to come around to the flank of the Kestrels.
Yep.
And I'm like looking at that, and I'm saying I blow through that, and I'm in great shape. And then the Ferals, of course, need a 6, come around and hit this dragon. And if they don't, they're going to put some wounds on it. There's a lot of strength 5 attacks.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we do that. Of course, the Ferals roll a 2, 1, and a 1, and completely fail me.
Okay.
So, but we still have this going for us.
Yeah.
So then, in my magic phase, I'm like, okay, Treekin are tough 5. These guys are only strength 5.
Which also blocked up your trolls.
What's that?
Which also blocked up.
Which also blocks up the trolls from getting closer. So since the Treekin are tough 5, so are these guys, the Nashers. I bump up the strength, Waken the Beast. Tried a couple spells. He stopped everything else, and then put Awaken the Beast to bump their strength.
Yeah.
So now I've got strength 6 attacks coming into the flank.
Yep.
And now we have that, and of course, like you said, trolls come forward a little bit, not happy at all with their situation. Wolf Riders come up, get into the forest. They're going to shoot these guys. They're like 6.5 inches away there, just in case. Hopefully something weird happens, gives me an opportunity.
It really didn't shoot you off, and you've got your boar boys are on both flanks, just hanging out.
Boar boys are back here hanging out.
Yeah.
Yep. There we go. There's that. And okay. So I charge in with all this, and because of that, my general accepts the challenge from the BSB.
Okay.
The Treekin, or challenges out the BSB. Great. This Gnasher herd that came into the flank of the Kestrel do nothing to it.
You had 1, 2, 3,
9.
6.
Well,
So
3,
9
4,
attacks?
probably 3 in front and probably 2 in back. So
Okay.
probably only 8 attacks.
8 attacks.
That's strength 5, hitting something tough, needing 4s to hit and
yeah.
3s to wound.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, did nothing. This unit, there was 7. I think there were 7 of them came into the flank of the Treekin. Go first, strength 6, and did nothing. It was the worst Gnasher attack I've ever seen. I think they're scraplings. The general, I can't even remember at this point what the general did. He may have actually killed his BSB, but he actually wins this combat because this unit pops.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't do enough. I mean, he only killed, I think, 2 of them. He only killed 2 out of this unit, but he killed like 5 out of this unit.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he killed my mage that turn as well.
That's your character's missing. Yeah.
Despite having scarification up.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, going great. Luckily, and I actually ran this unit instead of popping it. Actually, they shouldn't all be there because he killed me down to 4.
Yeah.
I just formed them back up. They did not run. They popped at that point.
Right.
Actually, they did run with 9 because we went back later and applied the strength 5 hit to everybody. Which, I, again, did nothing to anyone.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, terrible attack. Terrible attack. And you can see I've got Bring the Pain on this unit as well.
Yeah.
So I'm re-rolling my hits. These guys were really rolling their hits at strength 6, and I managed nothing.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a combat I should have blown through. This unit should have been there. Should have been the game right there on that turn. But wasn't. On the bright side, my Wolf Riders managed to bring down 2 Heath Hunters between the 2 units of them. So I got that going for me.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go into his unit turn 4. Well, now I'm not feeling that great because, he's out there. So we've got a big dragon and a unit of Heath Hunters comes charged into my ferals.
Okay.
And he did this very smartly.
The champion's in that one.
There's a champion in this unit.
Mm-hmm.
And in addition to having a champion in this unit, he's got to maximize models, and all models are in contact, only 1 with his dragon, which I really want to put my attacks on.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, very smart decision making. The Dryads up here come into the flank of the Gnashers.
Yep.
That's not going to go well for me. It's bringing them a charge in 3 ranks and a flank. It's just terrible. Yeah, not happy at all. Heath Hunters back off from my Wolf Riders. I don't know, not real sure. I don't think he's played Wolf Riders before. He doesn't understand the how piddly they are.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so he backs off to here. I think he's fine just letting these Sentinels shoot him off, which they did end up shooting this unit, which was too close, and panicked the other one off.
Mm-hmm.
We've got that. Moving on, there's the combat. He cleans up the 2 Gnashers. My general killed the the Kestrel,
Mm-hmm.
and put some wound. And my general and BSB combined. I put a couple attacks on him. I think I put 3 on him, and dumped the rest into this unit. And you can see dump some wounds into this unit, but it's not going to help. Did we stand that turn? Oh yeah, that was what happened because
he killed him.
Because he killed my guy, and there was only 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
All he got credit for was those 2 wounds and this 2 wounds. He loses the flank, the charge, and the 3 ranks.
Yep.
All it counts is the combat, because this is after the reforms.
Right.
Because I was over just inside on my last turn, or from the very beginning, I was just inside this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So he could not bring this unit further into my corner.
Okay, I was going to ask the question.
So after the combat was over, he shifted down so he can do it next turn.
Mm-hmm.
But I ended up holding right there.
Okay.
Because the combat res was actually on my side
Mm-hmm.
on this round, which is surprising. But he has cleared that out for next round.
Okay.
And eventually I'm going to pick this unit up and get it out of the way, but I don't know when that'll be. There you go.
Okay, so you vaporize the light cav as expected?
So they smash the light cav and shift as much as they can. I still only have 3 on him because of this impassable terrain.
Mm-hmm.
It's preventing me from shifting down and getting more.
Yeah.
Trolls came up to support. They were within 12 of the general last turn, so they can come up to support and provide some help because they should be able to deal with anything out there. Boar unit is back here, just skulking. I think we're playing flags.
Okay.
The scoring units, so they're just kind of
hiding to stay alive,
struggling to stay alive. The other ones decide though they have enough of hunting around by themselves and charge into the flank to support me.
Yep. Hope to turn the tide before things go bad.
Before everything else gets really bad. And you can see he's got another wound on my general. I lost a guy here, but we did okay in the fight, I guess. We shifted down to keep the Dryads out of it for another turn. We've managed to put 3 wounds on his dragon, but he's really hammering my... this is the last turn they're going to be able to stay steadfast. As remaining 2 Heath Hunters come up and chaff the trolls. Because all he's got to do is kill 1 more, and I'm heading out of there, and which he does. And they were back here, so he kills me, runs me down. He killed me and ran me down, and then did he fail his check? I believe he rolled bad and failed his reform check after when he caught me from fleeing. No, he didn't. Sorry.
But he's facing you.
I'm sorry. He ran. This is after, I think we've already done the movement after that point. Because this was another one. I got to tell you, some of these games, the last few turns are kind of sketchy on pictures because of this. So I fled and actually escaped him, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
And then he had to charge me, pursue me, and catch me. And then I think on his turn he failed the charge. And then by the end of the game, he's turned to face me on turn 6.
Okay.
He was not able to charge the Boar Boys on the final turn. Over here, you can see that we finally finished up this combat.
Okay.
We've broken free. The characters have separated. This is a forest. So I'm hiding them behind the forest to give them a -1.
They're just pulling out of the line, or they were running away?
The Boar Boys ran. They broke from. They did not. How did we happen to do this?
I don't know.
Let me think about that for a minute. Because we won the combat.
Won the combat.
We won the combat. They reformed, and on my turn they just moved 14 away.
All right.
They are still within 12 of the BSB, but
will you just kill them outright?
Kill the Treekin outright.
Okay.
It's about time. And so there you go. Again, the last turn was a little confusing because we lost track of a lot of stuff. So his dragon's still sitting here. I've got a scoring unit back there. I've got a scoring unit here, and he only has the 1 scoring unit remaining. So I end up winning the. No, he's got 2 because he's got the Heath Hunters here.
No, you said they're the Heath Hunters. They don't score.
Oh, they don't score. Yeah. So what is his other? Oh, he's got 1, 2, 3 scoring units.
No,
left
the Sentinels don't score.
Sentinels don't score?
No, he's only got.
Did I win the objective in this one?
The Dryads.
Maybe I won the objective in this one, or was this the? Yeah, because the objective was a push, if I recall. No, yeah, it was. Never mind.
What'd you lose?
I'm sorry. It was he had won. He won the objective, I think. I won.
You lost.
Saying it. I think I lost 13-7, but I got the objective.
Because you lost 2 combat blocks.
I lost
2 scoring blocks.
I still have 1 down below.
Yeah, but you lost the infantry and you lost the cavalry.
I lost the infantry and lost the cavalry.
So you lost 2 scoring.
And I killed 2 of his scoring.
And he had the spearmen that you killed.
That's true. So it was a push. It was flags. You're right. I killed the Treekin.
And the Treekin.
Right.
So 2, yeah. So it's a push.
So we each killed 2.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Sorry. Yeah, confusing. This was only a week and a half ago. But that's the way it ended up.
Thicket beasts.
So the thicket beast, Treekin, I called him, didn't I?
Yeah.
So the downside, of course, is I've got this 600 and some point unit of trolls that did nothing this entire game.
Well, they covered the rear of the other guys.
They did. They were very good at making sure nothing did something
to the rear
completely
of your unit.
Unexpected. Yeah. Exactly. So they did absolutely nothing. They just got stuck behind the wash. The big failed charge from the ferals is what really crushed me this turn, because I thought I had him. When I saw that opening, I thought that the game was won at that point.
Right.
Because I thought they swept through, hit the dragon. Even if they don't kill the dragon, it's on my terms.
Yeah.
They go up there and fight it for a round or two. The trolls can move up and plug into the line wherever they need to be, instead of getting stuck behind me. But it's not the way it happened.
Well, if you form and you get 4 guys fighting, 4 frontage.
With the trolls?
Yeah, you don't.
Oh, they're ugly when they do that.
I mean with the ferals. It's strength 5. That's just concern for the dragon.
Yeah, he on the charge. I've got 12 attacks, strength. Yeah. Like you said, strength 5. Based who knows what spell I get off, and that's the other benefit to that is that's one more combat he has to look for.
Yeah.
As far as buffing.
Right.
Instead of being able to concentrate on one. But anyway, didn't work out. But I did get the kestrels, so I was happy about that.
Yeah, well, they're a little fragile.
And the big loss, of course, were the spiders and the ferals.
Right.
The ferals losing were bad. So there you have it. So a 10-10. This was a 18 person tournament, and the top 8 were going to get pushed forward to Masters.
Okay.
So I'm thinking a 10-10 is not terrible. Because it kind of puts me in the middle of the pack. I just need to do better in my next 2 games.
Right.
All right. That's going to do it for now.
Okay.
Sorry for the confusion. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
On the game 2.
And yeah, sure. Thanks.